Hello, this is Rail-Ryder, and today we're going to do the Lionel 2023 Volume 2 catalog. Yep, this is the very first time we're going to do a Volume 2 catalog. I had skipped the 2021 and 2022 Volume 2 catalogs, but this time I'm doing the 2023 one. Wait. Rail-Ryder, why haven't you reviewed us? Oh, I was just, too lazy. You were just too lazy? But you did have the time and effort to do the 2023 one? I was just, too busy. A lot going on because of the move. I came out a couple weeks after the move. Well, you forgive me, right? For the first time since 1995, Lionel's making the C&O Streamlined Hudsons. Only problem is that they're doing what they looked like before they were streamlined and before they were Hudsons. They're detailed, that's for sure, but they're basically the ugliest steam engines with front-mounted air compressors. Seriously, they look a lot better as a streamlined Hudson, and I disagree with Jim Van Der Kolk when he calls them ugly, the fact that they look like a minion. Seriously, were they ugly before Despicable Me came out? And here are the versions dumped on by Lionel's what-if paint schemes. The catalog usually starts out with the most high-end engine of the catalog, but this is the most unlikely engine for me to get. If I was getting every engine in the catalog but one, I would say no to this. At least they're detailed. Then we got some C&O passenger cars. Yes, there's a Station Sounds diner. Too bad it's not the blue and yellow ones. The 2662s. They are available as 1309 as a Western Maryland one. But they're not doing Chesapeake and Ohio. Why not do the C&O 1309? Come on! How long do we have to wait for 1309 to be available as a Chesapeake and Ohio engine? How long? This could be the only engine of the catalog where the whistle doesn't share the exact same spill hole as the smokestack. The 280 consolidation types. Whistle steam, road-specific details, and it was pretty impressive that these things can handle 031 curves. I was surprised when I first got one of these. Colorado and Southern is the attention getter on this page. Probably because of that big red snowplow on the front. And two of them have their headlights mounted on the top. And yes, the real Colorado and Southern does have a Burlington logo like that. Anyway, that Burlington route logo can make any train look good. The Pennsy M1s. Look at the color scheme. What are these things, weathered or something? What's going on? I really hope that's not what they actually are colored as when they come out. I used to have a Broadway Limited version, which had a really bad self-stopping problem, but for these engines, different scale, different company, there's no way they can have the same problem. In my opinion, they look better with the headlight mounted behind the dynamo and that streamlined pilot. Too bad only one of these looks like that in this catalog. Or two, if you count the one with the freight set. These engines do not have the bi-colored changing lights because the real Pennsylvania locomotives don't do those classification lights. Then there's another problem. Lionel is making the same mistake Broadway Limited makes when they make Pennsylvania locomotives. They are not making a model of 6755, the one that has been preserved at Strasburg, Pennsylvania. Why? The FEF Northerns, the only UP steam program engine that's never gotten the Vision Line treatment. This one caught me by surprise when I saw it in this catalog. The What If paint scheme doesn't look bad, but why call it the Challenger scheme? Isn't that called the 49er scheme? It's even available as 838, the one that donated parts to 844. I hope that Lionel doesn't get rid of that Lionel Lines nameplate for this engine. That was like a BF IMO in the Eric Siegel review of this engine. I don't know if I am gonna get this engine or not. I mean, I do have a better Union Pacific steam engine coming. Then there's some Union Pacific water tenders to go with your engine, and look at the tooling! I mean, Union Pacific steam program doesn't have a water tender that looks like that. They got the colors right, but the shape wrong. I mean, they're the tenders of the Union Pacific gas turbines! Well, but at least they're available as sound and no sound, so there's that. And if you want excursion cars for your 844, well, guess what? They're not making them in this catalog. Instead, they're just making heavyweights. But at least they were available in last catalog. That's it for steam engines. On to the diesels. The SD50s. Part of me thinks the Norfolk and Southern versions look pretty cool. The Rio Grande ones look cool too. If you want a Super Bass engine, yep, they are available as Super Bass units as well. The SD70 ACEs. Now, since these engines require 036, I believe they have the same tooling as my Canty Heritage unit. Now, since they can operate on that sharp of a curve, they do not have the kinematic pilots, I don't think. Lionel has decided to make all the Norfolk and Southern Heritage units, but they know that there is no way you're gonna get the money for all of them by the time they come out, which is less than a year. So Lionel decided to create 5 Norfolk and Southern Heritage units for each catalog. I'm really not liking the Union Pacific's new paint scheme. I mean, I know why they moved the flag, because they would often get dirty in that area, but could they at least keep the eagle wings on front or something? The GP40s. I mean 30s! GP30s! They're available as New York Central, which looks just like the TMCC one I used to have. Then I sold it on eBay. The Alaska one looks like the only one with a blinking light on top, and they can actually handle pretty sharp curves. 031. You know, and speaking of that, Lionel almost never makes any legacy trains that can run on 027. In fact, has there ever been any command control engines that can run on a curves as sharp as 027? You see, this is why you don't build a layout where the widest curves are 027. Then you barely can run any very good trains on your layout. It's way too sharp of a curve! Seriously, pick 031 or wider! Seriously, or you're screwed! Your layout is gonna be screwed if you pick 027! So you better pick 031 or wider! I'm serious! Don't pick 027 or your layout will be screwed! Screwed, I tell you! Screwed! Then we've got the F7 diesels. And they do require 031 curves. So there, you better not pick 027 or else you can't run these diesels. Ha 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 ha. They are available as Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy, and man, we could use some more Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy engines. And for Santa Fe, Lionel picked blue. Man, I really would like to have a red war bonnet Santa Fe diesel with 5 different horns. When can Lionel make that? Then they're available as Rock Island, but Lionel's not matching up the paint schemes with Rock Island. And you want to know something? I actually think Lionel should sell them like this. Where as one pack, there's the engine and a B unit, a Super Bass B unit, and if you want extra power, I mean, like, you can get extra power separately. I mean, that way getting the Super Bass B unit would actually be, you know, cheaper. The Great Northern Empire Builder looks pretty cool. You know, I have ridden on the Empire Builder before, obviously not Great Northern. Amtrak. Then we got the S2s by Alco. Not much to say here. At least they're not doing this version. And that's it for part 1. Now, I usually separate part 1 and part 2 between Legacy and Lion Chief, but I have a 15-minute limit for how long these videos can get, and there is not enough Lion Chief stuff. So yeah, that's it for part 1.